Alam mo ba, ayaw pa rin mag-school ng friend kong si Brian. Kasi daw may COVID pa.
Ano namang sinabi mo sa kanya, Apo?
Ang sabi ko po, hindi naman po talaga papasok sa school eh. Sa bahay lang mag-aaral hanggat may COVID pa.
Ano namang sagot niya?
Tapos sabi niya, paano daw mag-aaral sa bahay wala namang teacher sa bahay? Di ba nga Lola? Ano nga ulit nung tawag doon sa hindi naman papasok sa school pero mag-aaral pa rin?
Apo, ang tawag niyan ay distance learning.
Yun nga po, mag-aaral pa rin kami gamit ng computer. Di ba Lola?
Oo, pero bukod sa online, may mga lessons din na ipapalabas sa TV at radio para makapag-aral pa rin ang mga bata kahit wala kayong computer at internet.
Paano po kapag wala ring TV at radyo?
May ipamimigay na mga printed material ang mga teachers sa inyo.
Di ba po ang tawag doon blend.
Apo, blended learning. Ibig sabihin ng blended learning ay gagamitin ang iba't ibang pamamaraan ng pagtuturo gamit ang internet, ang TV, radyo at ang print para hindi kailangang pumunta sa school ng mga teachers at mga bata.
Kaya po pala si Teacher Rose hindi na rin kailangan pumasok ng school.
Tama, hindi na rin papasok ang mga teachers sa school para gagabayan pa rin nila kayo at laging tatawagan ang mga magulang para kukumustahin ang pag-aaral ng mga bata tulad mo.
Tumawag nga po si Teacher Rose sa nanay. Ang sabi niya, mag-download ng DepEd Commons sa cellphone Games ba yun, Lola?
May kasama ding games, pero yung may matutunan ka. May mga lessons din kasi sa DepEd Commons na pwedeng gamitin ng mga magulang at teachers para maturuan ang mga bata.
Sasabihin ko rin po kay Brian na mag-download siya ng DepEd Commons.
At sabihin mo rin sa kanya na huwag na siyang matakot mag-school. Dahil sa pasukan, sa bahay lang naman kayo mag-aaral. Gamit ang internet. Kung walang internet, TV. Kung walang TV, radyo. At kung walang radyo, ay print.
Oo nga po, Lola. Hindi naman po pala dapat humindi sa pag-aaral kahit may COVID
Magtutulungan kami para magpatuloy ang edukasyon.
Awesome Wednesday, everyone! Hello po. Good morning. Welcome to day 3 of the Division Webinar Workshop on audio and video-based or multimedia learning format and development of online tutorial sessions. Konting shoutout lang po kasi nakikita ko kung gaano kaaga po yung mga participants today. Special morning po to Sir Emmanuel, Sir Josel Dizon, Ma'am Velforto de la Cruz, Ma'am Agnes Punzalan, we have Sir Noridin Fernandez, Ma'am Josephine Figueroa, Ma'am Yunida Quinto, Ma'am Jen, Ma'am Estepilin Garcia, Ma'am Mary Pangilinan, Ma'am Rhea May Paras, Sir Limuel, Ma'am, si Sir pala to, Sir Yakanad, Ma'am Normita, Sir Gerald, Ma'am Maricar Nicdao, Ma'am Daisy, Sir Noel, Sir RJ Calagwas. Ito yung sobrang excited po talaga siya sa session today. And Miss Red Bernal. So, good morning po sa ating lahat. I hope you had enough sleep today. So, to our SDS, Dr. Irene Tamayo, our ASDS, Dr. Ferdinandina Ochenko, our education program supervisors today, our fellow virtual mentors and soon members of the pre-prod, prod, and post-prod participants this week, a warm welcome once again. Just a quick recap po. Yesterday, we were given talks on how to prepare engaging and compelling interactive presentations through Canva and PowerPoint via Ma'am Ida. We also have Sir Noel once again to discuss the StreamYard training and some productivity apps that we can use as we stream. We also have how to prepare for video tutorial episodes, specifically on how to enhance ourselves through personality development. How do we look at ourselves on screen, how people see us on screen, and not just working alone, but also being a team player. And of course, Mr. Lito Santo Domingo for his talk on multimedia introduction, layout, and photographies. Such amazing presentations on readying and presenting oneself on cam and behind the screen. So, without further ado, let me introduce our first speaker this morning. She is an academic excellence awardee and cum laude graduate of the undergraduate program, Bachelor of Elementary Education in Fundamental Baptist College for Asians. Our host hoisted and furthered her academic pursuit by completing her academic requirements in Masters of Arts in Education, major in Educational Management in the same institution. Her expertise and interests in handling the camera have been recognized on a wide scale through her district and division webinars and talks focusing on basic camera settings and camera shots. On top of that, this speaker from Buasao Elementary School, Santo Domingo Annex SDO Nueva Ecija, is a freelance photographer and graphic designer. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the National Teacher Broadcaster in Music 5, Adept Ed TV Director of Photography, composer, voiceover artist, singer, and video editor all in one na po, the ever-efficient multitasker, Miss Daisy Ann B. Alferez. Good Good morning ulit, Ma'am Daisy. How are
Good
you?
morning po. I'm fine. How about you, ma'am?
I'm great. I'm great. Thank you so much for asking. We're so happy that you're here with us, ma'am.
Ako din very happy and honored to share what I know sa lahat po ng ating mga kasama dito sa SDO Angeles City.
Thank you so much po, ma'am. So, ma'am, meron po bang, ito ma'am, before ka mag-start, ito po yung parang tradition namin dito sa SDO Angeles City. Tatanungin po kita, walang tumpik-tumpik, single po ba kayo, ma'am?
Yes po.
Pinatanong agad are you single na in a relationship already or single na ano po, ma'am? Still looking for prospects in the dating world? Napatawa lang si ma'am.
Single na taken.
Single na taken. Ay, wala tayo. Sorry, participants. I'm sure in the likes of Sir RJ Calagwas, Sir talaga, yun yung number one na suki namin sa pagko-comment at pagtatanong. Hindi lang po sa expertise ng speakers, pati din po yung love life nila. And I think that's part of the perks of being a speaker, pati po yung love life natin na highlight. Anyway, okay
Yes.
lang po yan, ma'am. Okay lang po. We just wanted to make sure that you're relaxed and you're comfortable with us today. So, without
Yes.
further ado, ma'am, the floor is all yours. Thank you so much, ma'am. Andito lang po
Thank you,
kami sa
ma'am.
likod. Just let us
Yes
know.
po,
Thank
yes
you
po,
po.
yes. Alright, once again, mayap aabak kay kayungan. Ha? Marunong po ako magkapagpangan, ano? First, I would like to apologize for the noise. Nasabay kasi na, na merong nag-chainsaw ata dun sa likod. So, yeah, am I loud and clear? Naririnig po ba ako ng loud and clear? Hindi naman ako nasasapawan nung chainsaw. Please comment down po if I'm loud and clear. Am I okay? Yes, all clear. Yes. Thank you. So, yes po, let's start. Let me share my presentation. All right, so do you see my presentation now? Okay, Maya paabak din po. Yes, ma'am. Okay po ang sound. All right, so yeah. Let's start with my presentation. So this morning, I'm going to share to you po basic camera settings and also itatakal ko din ang different camera shots and some other tips on how to handle your camera, on how to take photos and videos. All right, so next. All right, so this morning mag-start po tayo sa types of camera. So what are the types of camera that we can use in producing photos and videos? So first is smartphone. So yan. Okay, so ito po ay pag-asa ng bawat isa kasi not all of us have DSLR cameras or video cameras that we can use in making our own instructional video lessons. So ito po ay pag-asa ng bawat isa. Nung diniscuss ko po to in our STO, sobrang natuwa po yung mga tao kasi yung mga teachers specifically because with their smartphones lang pala kaya nilang makapag-produce ng quality video lessons. Kasi yung mga phone po natin ngayon is very high-tech na. Kahit na yung mga ano lang yan, mga murang brands, okay na po yung mga camera nila. Okay, next is compact and then bridge, mirrorless DSLR. All right. So, reminder po, hindi po natin kailangan pilitin yung mga sarili natin to buy a DSLR camera or mirrorless camera just to make quality video lessons. We can use our smartphones, which I believe na almost all of us naman is meron po nito. Alright, so smartphone, yes, small, portable, fast, and easy to use, instant sharing, full of apps for editing. Yun nga lang, limited lens and image sensor size, can be expensive and most popular. But mas expensive pa rin po ang mirrorless and DSLR camera. And then next, compact. Ito po yung mga ginagamit natin sa PhotoJourn. Mga digital camera noon pa. Small and portable, fast and easy to use. Zoom lenses offer options, small image sensors, variety of shooting modes. Can be expensive, can be replaced due to smartphones. Kaya madalang na po tayo makakita ng gumagamit ng compact camera ngayon unless it's in PhotoJourn. Kasi ito yung usually nagamit ng mga bata. Next is bridge. Larger size, good for traveling. Pero ito kasing si bridge is hindi po napapalitan ang lens unlike mirrorless and DSLR. So yun lang. Medyo lumaki siya. Mas malaki siya kaysa sa compact. Pero hindi siya napapalitan ng lens. Alright, so next one is the mirrorless. Popular camera tech, smaller and lighter than DSLR. Mas maliit po ang mirrorless. kasi wala na siyang mirror. Lenses can be changed, larger sensor size, lens range limited, expensive. Expensive ang mirrorless, yes. Most brands offer mirrorless options daw. Okay, so halos lahat po kasi ng brand ngayon is meron na silang ino-offer na mirrorless camera like Canon, Sony, and the other brands. Okay. DSLR is standard for amateurs and professionals. I have one. Then po na ginagamit ko, based sa introduction kanina, I'm a freelance photographer. So yun nga po, ginagamit ko yung aking DSLR for my business. So yun, highest quality and control. Lenses can be changed. A lot of available lenses, larger sensor size, expensive, clunky, and heavy. If you would ask me kung ano ang magandang gamitin, I would say it's mirrorless and DSLR, which I use. Pero, okay, ginagamit din po natin ng smartphone. Okay, ako personally ginagamit ko po. Nung nag-audition po kami sa DepEd TV, I'm just using my smartphone kasi wala akong katulong na magpipindot ng aking DSLR. And lockdown pa noon, hindi pa ako nakakabili ng remote. So yeah, I use my smartphone and nakita ko yung output. Masanting ya. Ayan, napakapampangan na. No? Maganda naman. Okay naman po yung output. Alright, so yes. Given those camera or types of camera that I have discussed, what camera should I use? Ito yung tanong. Ano nga bang camera ang gagamitin po natin dapat? Alright, so for us, for our learners lang naman yung gagawin po natin. Hindi naman siya talaga iba-broadcast nationwide. Any camera would do. It's about the creativity of the person in charge of the camera. So nakikita po natin yung mga vloggers. 'Di ba okay naman, magaganda naman yung quality nung mga napaproduce nilang videos, ng mga vlogs nila. Some of them, they are just using their camera phone. Pero ang ganda ng quality, 'di ba? So, depende lang po yan talaga sa creativity ng person in charge of the camera or behind the camera. Okay, so gamitin lang po natin yung ating wit and yung ating creativity and maganda po yung kalalabasan yan. And of course, kailangan po ng teamwork. Okay, you can't do this all by yourself. Kailangan merong unity, merong harmony sa team. Si videographer, si video editor, and si kung sino man yung gaganap sa camera or sa TV. Okay. Next, photography is Greek for painting with light. Okay, photography and videography, malaking key po dyan is light. Okay? If it's shoot outside, natural light can do or will do actually. Mas maganda pa nga po yung lighting kapag sa labas kasi natural light. Kapag ka naman ang shoot is sa studio or sa loob, indoor shoot, importante po talaga na marami tayong magaganda or maaayos na lights. Okay, so next, cell. Composition, exposure, light, and lens. Let's talk about composition, exposure, light, and lens. Exposure is the amount of light which reaches your camera sensor. Okay, so si exposure po is, sabi niya dyan, is the amount of light na nakakapasok sa sensor ng inyong camera if you are using DSLR. Ayan, so naaayos po natin yan in manual mode. But then pwede din natin yan ayusin sa phone. Kasi meron na ding features yung ibang smartphones ngayon na pwede kang mag-manual. Para siyang sa Oppo kasi ang tawag po doon ay expert mode. Kung kung Oppo ang gamit yung cellphone, ako kasi Oppo yung phone ko. If you're using Oppo phone, and hindi niyo pa po na-explore yung inyong camera, tignan niyo sa dulo, meron doon expert mode. You can use that para siyang manual mode. Pwede niyong i-adjust yung brightness, yung exposure, yung ISO. Yan. So, yeah. Next, exposure. It is a crucial part of how bright or dark your pictures and videos appear. Okay, so nakakontrol po ng exposure kung gaano kaliwanag at kadilim yung pictures and videos natin. Alright, so there are times na sinasadya natin na madilim yung picture or yung video, but usually kapag po instructional video lesson yung ginagawa natin, it's bright para pleasant po sa paningin ng ating mga learners. Okay, exposure elements, ISO, aperture, and shutter speed. Okay, so ISO is the measure of sensitivity of sensor in a camera. So ganito po yung effects of ISO. The lower the ISO, the more sharp and crisp yung inyong output. And then the higher the ISO, nagiging noise or blurry or grainy na yung ating picture or yung ating video. So yeah, makikita nyo po sa ating screen. You can see on my presentation the differences between the ISO setting. So ISO 100, very crisp. ISO 800, medyo slightly, ano na siya, nagkaka-noise na. And then, ISO 6400, ayan, medyo nagiging bad na talaga. Alright, so, paano natin maiiwasan na naitaas yung ating ISO? Alright, so paano ba natin maiiwasan yan? So, we have to turn on or we have to produce ng lights natin talaga po. Alright, so yan. This is a comparison of ISO 100 and ISO 3200. So makikita nyo naman po, very different sila. ISO 100 is a very clean image and ISO 3200 is a noisy image. Okay. Alright. So, ayan po, makikita nyo po sa screen ng DSLR ninyo. If you're holding your DSLR camera right now, makikita nyo po sa screen niya yung ISO, kung ano yung nakaset. Alright. So, usually your ISO can be adjusted doon sa may top po ng inyong DSLR camera, or if your camera is touch screen, pwede nyo po yan i-adjust na lang dyan mismo sa may screen po ninyo. Alright, so next is aperture. Alright, so aperture is the size of the hole inside the lens through which the light passes. Alright, so lens apertures. Okay, so yan. Kung gaano kalaki yung buka ng hole sa inyong camera. Alright, so the larger or the wider the aperture, alright, so the smaller or the narrower the aperture, very clear yung buong image or yung buong anong tawag dito? Yung lahat ng nakikita po sa screen. Very sharp, very visible. Tapos habang papalaki yung aperture size ninyo, okay, nagiging blurry siya. Oh, baliktad pala ako. Alright. Baliktad ako. Okay, so kapag malaki yung buka ng inyong hole in the lens, in the sensor, nagiging blurry yung image sa likod. Okay? So, kung ano lang po kung saan nakafocus yung inyong camera, siya lang yung malinaw. Kaya pag nakikita niyo po yung iba, yung mga post ng mga friends ninyo na photographer siguro, sa aperture po nila kinukuha kung bakit nagiging blurry yung likod. Alright? So, yan, tumahimik na. Tumigil na yung nag-chainsaw. Alright, so, yan po yung tinatawag nating shallow and deep depth of field. Alright. So, ayan po siya, f4.5. Ayan po yung inyong aperture size. Next is the shutter speed. From the word itself, shutter speed, ito po yung bilis at bagal ng shutter. Close and open ng inyong shutter. Alright, so of course, kapag fast ang shutter speed, naaabutan niya. Naaabutan niya yung mga actions doon sa inyong pinipicturean or binivideo. Actually, itong shutter speed is just about photography po ito. Kasi sa videography naman, tuloy-tuloy lang tayo. Alright, fast shutter speed freeze action. Ginagamit natin to usually if we are taking photos kapag merong games or merong athletic meets. Ganyan. Alright, slow shutter speed blur action. Kapag naman slow ang ating shutter speed, the action will be blurry. Alright, so yan. Ginagamit po ito depende. Usually sa sports, kapag nag-take ka ng pictures ng sports, ginagamit po natin ang fast shutter speed so that yung action is ma-freeze. Okay, so yan. Ibig sabihin po niya 1/1000 is 1 of 1,000, 1 of 500, 1 of 250, 1 of 60, ayan. Ibig sabihin po ng 60 seconds, 1,000 seconds, 500 seconds, 250 seconds. Alright, so yan, 1 of 15. Direction of light. Alright, so this is very important, yung light po, no? Kasi, nasa placing ng lights po natin kung paano magiging itsura nung subject or ni teacher broadcaster sa inyong ginagawang instructional video lesson. Okay, so magsimula tayo dito sa baba. Let's start with this bottom lighting. Kapag bottom lighting, tingnan niyo po na, bottom lighting and top lighting, maganda ba siya? Alright, so etong dalawang kinds of lighting na to, or direction of lighting na to, is ginagamit siya for some, or for a certain theme, kung ano yung theme ng inyong, for example, horror, or kaya naman, basta meron kayong gustong palabasin dun sa video ninyo na medyo dark, okay, you use bottom lighting, or yan, top lighting. Kasi makikita nyo po, in comparison, dito sa dalawang nasa taas, and itong dalawang nasa baba, kita na agad kung ano ba dapat yung gamitin po natin na lighting. Alright, so usually, meron po tayong 4 to 5 lights in a studio. Okay? Dalawa sa side, tapos meron sa front, and then isa sa top. Okay? Bakit po natin ginagawa yon? To avoid shadows. Kasi po, natulad dito sa top lighting lang siya, medyo nakikita yung shadow sa face. And then yung front lighting, pag front lighting lang naman po, is makikita yung shadow sa back. Okay? Which will make it difficult para sa video editor nyo naman po. Alright, so next is side lighting. Yan. Side lighting, kapag po nagtitipid kayo and wala masyadong available na equipments and you only have 2 lights, I suggest side lighting po ang gagawin po natin. Okay, so double purpose kasi yan, na naiilawan na yung harap, yung face, naiilawan pa yung likod. So, ma-avoid po natin yung too much shadows. Alright, so shot size. Okay, these are the different shot sizes. Mhm. I suggest i-screenshot nyo po ito or i-take note because we have the output here later. All right, so first this is extreme long shot or XLS. Ito yung very wide shot na ginagamit po natin to usually sa mga, kung meron tayong gustong ipakita na scenario na makikita yung buong view. Okay, so next is very long shot. Ayan, nakikita na po natin si subject pero maliit pa lang siya. Mas maliit to ng konti kasi sa extreme long shot. And then next is long shot. When we say long shot, nakikita po yung buong subject. Okay, so as you can see on my screen, buo po yung katawan ng ating subject. Alright, so medium long shot, hindi na buo yung katawan niyan. As you can see, kinat siya sa lower leg. Okay, tip po sa ating lahat, which I learned from DepEd TV, never cut on body joints. Huwag po tayo magka-cut sa mga joints like sa elbow, sa waist, sa knees. Ayan, huwag po tayo magka-cut dyan dahil pangit pong tignan sa TV or sa screen, sa video. Pangit po siyang tignan kasi kapag gumalaw yung subject, parang hindi mo, parang yung nanonood is ini-imagine niya kung ano ba nangyayari doon. Okay, kasi doon ka mismo sa joint nagputol. Alright, so next is mid shot. This is usually from from hip papunta po sa head. And then medium close up, half body, usually sa chest kinakat. Alright, next is close up. Okay, so close up, nakikita na yung buong face with a little of the neck. And then big close up, yan, buong face na yan. And then extreme close up. Extreme close up po is pinapakita natin yung eyes. Yan, nakafocus lang sa eyes. Buong frame yung eyes lang yung nakikita. Or pwede din yung nose, pwede din yung bibig, pwede din na kilay lang, ganyan. Alright, or isa kamay, kung may singsing, ayan, pinapakita. Big close up, yung kamay lang and then may singsing. Like that. So, yon. Why do we use extreme close up? This is to show the feelings or the emotions, usually sa eyes. Or kapag ka po yung lesson din nyo is about bullying, pwede din yung bibig. Or pwede din, or ayan nga, eyes or bibig. Okay? So, yes. These are the kinds of shot. So, extreme long shot, very long shot, medium long shot, medium close up, big close up, extreme close up. Usually, sa atin pong mga video lessons, ang ginagamit natin is long shot. Kapag kailangan makita yung, like in kindergarten. Kasi sa kinder, meron silang, or sa primary hanggang grade 3, meron silang mga action songs na kailangan makita yung buong katawan ni teacher broadcaster kasi may movements din yung feet, yung paa niya. Pero usually kapag po nagdi-discuss na si teacher broadcaster, it's either mid-shot or medium close-up. Okay, so usually ganyan. Kapag meron reenactments, ayan, ginagamit din po natin ang close-up, big close-up, and extreme close-up. Alright, sa AP naman, ginagamit natin yung extreme long shot or yung very long shot. Kasi doon pinapakita yung ating views or yung mga magagandang view sa Philippines. Alright, so next, basic camera shot angles. Kung meron po tayong basic camera shot sizes, meron din tayong basic camera shot angles. Alright, eye level. From the word itself, eye level, ibig sabihin ka-level mo lang. Okay, so if you are holding your camera, parang ganyan lang po. Okay, ka-level mo lang. Shot taken with the camera approximately at human eye level. Okay, so this is an example of a photo taken with this shot angle. Alright, so next is high angle. Alright, so high angle. from above eye level. This can have the effects of making the subject seem vulnerable, weak, or frightened. So, ito po yung from the top. Ayan, pababa. Pababa yung, yung angulo ng shot. Alright, so kapag ganito po yung shot, makikita, ma-visualize or may isip or mararamdaman ng audience na yung subject is vulnerable, weak, or frightened. So, yes, take a look at this image. Anong naisip nyo nung nakita nyo yan? So, kawawa yung bata. Alright, so, the girl seems, weak. Alright, so yan. Kapag ka po ginagamit natin to actually sa mga reenactments, yung mga gantong angles. Kasi hindi mo naman pwedeng ipakita na ganito si teacher. Alright, so next is low angle. Subject is photographed from below eye level. Alright. This can have the effects of making the subject look powerful, heroic, or dangerous. Look at this. Ayan. So, sakto pa tiniming niya doon sa sa araw. Alright? So, the man looks powerful. Diba? So, ginagamit natin to sometimes kapag ka po tayo ay for example, in our video lesson, ang treatment is superhero si teacher broadcaster. So, yan. Ginagamit po natin yung mga ganitong angulo ng shots. Alright. Dutch angle or tilt. Shot in which the camera is set at an angle on its roll axis so that the horizon line is not level. It is often used to show a disoriented or uneasy psychological state. Alright, so ginagawa po natin. So, this is your camera. Ititilt lang natin ng konti. Okay, para hindi pantay yung shot. Okay, so usually ginagamit natin to show disorientation or uneasiness. So, katulad po nito, ayan, di ba? Medyo nakatilt siya. Showing na yung subject po natin is parang nagkakaroon siya ng mental breakdown. Alright, over the shoulder shot, a popular shot where a subject is shot from behind the shoulder of another, framing the subject anywhere from a medium to close up. So, ganito po yan. Nakikita yung shoulder nung kausap, and then nakafocus pa rin si camera or ang camera po ninyo with the subject. Pwede yung magpalit-palitan. Okay, pwedeng si shoulder naman ni girl and then nakikita naman yung face nitong guy. So, ginagamit po natin to ulit sa reenactments if we have some in our instructional video lessons. And the next is bird's eye view, or also known as top shot. A high-angle shot that's taken from directly overhead and from a distance. Actually, pwede po natin itong gawin. Akyat tayo sa stairs. Then, from there, i-shoot po natin or i-video po natin yung kung ano yung nasa baba. Usually, sa technology po natin ngayon, ang ginagamit na dyan to get this view is drone. Okay? Or pwede naman, sakay ka sa helicopter. Alright, so this is an example. Sabi ko nga kanina, pwede pong akyat tayo sa stairs and then film natin kung ano yung nasa baba. Alright, so are we going to shoot in portrait or landscape? Are we going to shoot in portrait or landscape? Alright. So, ay, wala palang sagot. Alright. Tinanggal ko pala yung slide kung nasa ng sagot. Shooting in portrait is a no-no. Okay? Kasi, landscape po ang ginagamit natin kasi nakakita na ba kayo ng TV na patayo? Nakapaganito. Okay? So, usually, ang TVs po natin ay nakaganyan. Alright? Pati nga yung laptop ninyo di ba? Rectangle siya na nakahiga. Alright, so that's why we use landscape. Okay, so for image size, we have 1280 by 720 HD. Ibig sabihin po na HD is high definition. Or you can set it to 1920 by 1080 full HD. Okay, so pero kung yung mga video lessons po natin is hindi naman papanoorin sa TV, sa small screen lang like sa laptop, sa cellphone, sa tablet, kung doon lang naman po papanoorin, okay na po ang 720 kasi some smartphones 7 hanggang 720 lang yung kaya. But then sa mga phones po natin ngayon, usually kaya na yan ng full HD, meron pang 4K Ako, yung isa ko pong cellphone, Oppo A92 lang to. Oppo lang siya actually. Pero yung pong video resolution niya is maximum is 4K. So umaabot na siya ng 4K. And 60 frames per second. Alright. So yan. So ang frame rate po natin is 30 frames per second pero 25 daw is would do na. Okay na daw po yun. Sabi po sa amin. And then, white balance is 5600 Kelvin. Itong white balance po, masaset lang natin to sa DSLR or mirrorless camera. Pero yung image size and frame rate, kaya po natin yan iset sa ating mga cellphone. Punta lang po kayo sa inyong camera settings. And then, video resolution. Hanapin nyo po yung video resolution or video settings. Then, makikita nyo po doon na pwede nyo iset yung inyong video size and yung frame rate. Alright, so how about the audio? Ako po, gumagamit ako ng, dati, ang gamit ko lang is yung wired lapel. Yung, binili ko yun, Boya microphone. Binili ko po siya, and then, mas naging clear. Mas maganda po kasi kapag gumagamit tayo ng external microphone kasi mas nagiging clear yung image po natin. And yun din po kasi mga lapel na nabibili po natin is meron siyang noise canceller. So, ma-avoid mo yung mga maliliit na ingay na kayang i-cancel ng iyong lapel or ng iyong microphone, external microphone. Alright, so, pwede din naman na kung may budget po tayo, bili tayo ako po meron akong gamit na wireless lapel mic na nabili ko po siya basta nabili ko lang diyan somewhere. And meron siyang isang receiver and meron siyang isang transmitter. Okay, so sa receiver, ikinakabit po natin siya sa camera po natin, sa DSLR camera po natin. Or actually, pwede din siya sa phone. And then yung transmitter naman po is, yun yung nakakabit sa'yo. Yung, alam niyo po yung parang sa mga artista, yung merong ganon, tapos nilalagay sa likod. Yun. So, yun po. Pwede po natin yun gamitin. Para mas mapaganda yung ating audio. Alright, so this will be the last slide for my presentation. There's only one rule in photography and videography. Ano yun? Be creative. Alright, so wag po natin ilimit yung mga sarili natin sa mga shots at sa mga angles na diniscuss ko kanina because we can always innovate. Pwede po natin gamitin yung ating creativity because our creativity is limitless. Alright, so gamitin lang po natin yung ating wit and yung ating creativity and all the learnings na na-acquire po natin. And for sure, makaka-produce po tayo ng quality video lessons. Alright. So, do you have any questions so far? Meron po ba tayong question so far? Alright, so wala pa naman ako nakikitang questions po sa ating comment section. So, bago ko i-open yung ating pong Q&A, discuss ko muna yung magiging output po natin. Alright, so kung napansin po ninyo, if you have noticed, medyo binilisan ko yung aking presentation because we have, I need to give you time for your output. Alright, so baka kasi kapag tapos na po yung lahat ng sessions, wala na kayong time kasi yung iba, nanay, yung iba tatay, magluluto pa for dinner, like that. So, for lunch, mamaya sa ating lunch break, ayan, baka wala na kayong time. So, I have to give you time to do your output. All right, so number 1, film 3 videos with at least 10 seconds using the following shots. A, long shot, B, medium shot, and C, extreme close-up shot. All right, so in number 1, meron po kayong 3 videos to film. 1 video using the long shot size, and then another video in medium shot size, and then finally extreme close-up shot. All right, so for number 2, film 3 videos with at least 10 seconds using the following shot angles. Okay. So, kung kanina shot size sa number 1, in number 2 naman, shot angles naman po tayo. Number 1 is high angle, B is low angle, and then C is over the shoulder. Alright, so yan. Yan lang po number 1 and number 2. All in all, you have to submit 6 videos with at least 10 seconds, okay, using the given shot sizes and shot angles. All right, so that would be all. That ends my presentation po. So,
Hello, ma'am. Thank
Yeah.
you so much, Ma'am Daisy. So, thank you po. Wow, ang dami po naming nalaman ngayon sa specific features ng camera. So, we all along we thought it's just for DSLR and mirrorless cam. Pwede din pala sa mga mobile phones namin. So, thank you po, ma'am. Ma'am, meron pong nag-PM sa akin. Nahiya daw
Yes
po
po.
silang mag-comment at magtanong sa'yo. So, ako na po yung pinapatanong. Ma'am, for you, what makes a video stand out from the average? Kasi meron tayong standard sa DepEd TV at the same time sa mga online tutorials natin like eTulay and of course for the respective divisions. But what makes it the video stand out per episode para sa iyo? Ano yung parang factor na parang ano talaga siya, may aha or parang wow moment via the video? Ano po kayang ma-advise niyo, ma'am?
Actually po, ina-advise ko, kapag nagtatalk ako, talaga ina-advise ko to shoot outside. Okay? Kasi yung yung view, kapag kakaiba yung view mo, makikita pa lang, una pa lang ng video, wow, talaga nag-effort sila, nagpunta sila sa location to shoot. Unlike kapag naka-chroma lang po tayo, kasi kitang-kita lang na, ay, gawa lang yung background. And, actually, okay lang naman yun. Maganda din naman kasi yung pong mga illustrators natin, graphic artists natin is magagaling. And our video editors are very magagaling talaga din sila. But then, iba talaga yung dating kapag on-location shoot. Okay, kasi iba yung may nakikita nila na talagang totoo yung background mo. Okay, so parang kung napanood na po nila yung mga yung mga episodes po ng mga kasama natin in part ng Visayas and Mindanao, lagi silang on location. All right, some at times nasa mga falls sila. Okay, so ayun, parang tag dito, pinapromote nila yung views na meron sila. Okay, which makes us very interested doon sa kanilang mga video lessons. So yun, ang ma-advise ko po is if you have time and you have Ano ba? The money. Okay. Go to on location shoots po. Yan.
Okay, that's good. And pag on location shoot, do not worry, meron naman pong in charge na shoot director naman din or anyone from the prod team who will be assigned to do that. And kahit pa
Yes,
po
yes.
hindi bonggang-bonggang location, ma'am, no, kahit pa yung
Mm-mm-mm.
background niya parang garden type lang, I think
Yes,
we
kahit
can
mga
do
puno-puno
wonders.
lang. Yes,
Opo.
yes.
So, thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, ito po, another question. Among your works po, which one is your favorite and why?
Among the shots.
Yeah, among the
Alright,
shots.
so, mm, kapag ka po I'm doing photography, actually my favorite is really yung long shot or yung extreme long shot. Kasi talaga napapakita mo yung buong view. Alright? But in videography, mas kapag ka po video lesson, mas gusto ko yung nakikita yung mas malapit si teacher. Alright? So, I like medium shot. Yan. Sa medium shot po talaga. Yung nagka-cut sa half ng body.
Okay. Ma'am, Ma'am Daisy, we have a request here. Is it okay ba daw if we do a demo from your cell phone on how to set those up? Okay lang po ba? Can you give us
Ay,
a
wait lang.
little time and Sana okay lang po. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so, hindi ito. Asan ba yung isa kong Okay. Nanonood kasi ako ng live din. Pinapanood ko po yung sarili ko, no? Ayan. Ayan o. Kita niyo po, pinapanood ko din yung sarili ko doon sa live po natin. Dito sa aking A92. Alright, so, yes. I'm using my A92 ngayon. Hindi ko po pinapromote ang Oppo, no? Pero, ano talaga tong brand na to eh. Mura lang siya, pero marami siyang nagagawa sa buhay. Alright, so, ayan. So, ito po. Gamit ko pa yung wallpaper ng DepEd TV. Punta lang po kayo sa inyong camera. Nakikita niyo ba?
Yes
Ayun,
po.
so sasabihin ko na lang. So, okay. So, ito po yung, wait lang, i-off ko kaya yung lights ko. Parang,
Yes, better. Better po, ma'am. If naka-off. Or hindi masyadong glaring sa screen. Yan. Better, ma'am. Better feel.
Madilim muna po ako, no?
Okay po.
Ayan.
Ayan.
There you go. Okay, so ito po yung inyong camera. Pag open nyo yung camera nyo, ayan. So hanapin nyo lang po yung settings. Baliktad pala. Ayan. So in this phone po, yung settings ko, para siyang not ng screw. Ayan. So
Gear
icon. Yung iba siguro parang wrench po yung inyong icon yan. Okay? So, punta lang kayo doon, pindutin niya yon. And then, makikita po niya dyan. Makikita niyo po dyan, meron siyang settings for ayan, parang wait lang. Ayan. So, meron siyang, babasahin ko na lang po, no? Meron siyang settings there. Ayan, fingerprint shooting, shutter sound, location, composition, advanced settings. Ayan, so, iba po yan, no? So, flip selfie, ganyan. Sa, ano pa lang po yan, sa camera pa lang, sa photos. Okay, but then, pag scroll nyo po sa baba, makikita nyo yung video resolution. Okay, dito kasi naka-show na agad siya. Pero sa ibang phone, nakalagay muna video settings and then pasok kayo sa video settings, makikita nyo yung ito po. So, video resolution, as you can see, tatlo po yung available dito sa akin. 4K, 1080p, and then 720p. Okay? So, actually, ang 720p is malinaw na po yan. Kung manonood lang naman yung learners po natin sa tablet, sa laptop, or sa cellphone. Okay? But, usually, ang ginagamit po natin is 1080p. Okay? 4K is better, pero malakas kumain ng memory. Okay? So, kung kung medyo nagtitipid po kayo ng memory, dito na lang po kayo sa 1080p. Ayan, malito pa rin naman yan, wag po kayong mag-alala. Kasi yung 4K is doble po yan ng Full HD. Okay, so pwede po 1080p lang kayo or 720p. Yan. Ako po kasi nagsushoot ako talaga ng 4K.
Okay.
And then, makikita nyo po sa baba, makikita nyo po, nakaset na agad yung frame per seconds niya. 30. Okay? Kasi dito po sa cellphone na to, hindi na-adjust yung frame rate. Okay? So, nakaset na talaga siya ng 30, which is pasok naman sa ating qualifications. Alright, so, ayan. So, makikita nyo po, best encoding, pipiliin nyo po lagi dyan ang best compatibility. Para kahit na anong editing app ang gamit ninyo, compatible po si video ninyo. And kahit na anong player ang gamit ninyo, compatible po si video na tinake nyo sa inyong mga mobile phones or smartphones. Alright, so, ayun.
Ma'am Daisy, we actually have two questions here. One is a question, the other one is a request. Let's start with
Yes,
the question po para maka-rest po kayo konti. Ma'am Daisy, this is coming from Mr. Mark Albert Pineda. His question is, ask lang daw siya. Ay, Sir Mark pala to, kilala ko to. Hi, sir. Ask ko lang po kung meron po ba kayong masasuggest na application na pwedeng ma-enhance yung camera settings ng smartphone ko.
Actually, hindi po ako gumagamit ng ibang ng ibang apps sa aking smartphone. Pero actually marami tayong apps na makikita sa Google Play Store or sa App Store na makakatulong sa ating photography and videography. Actually, na lang po, i-search natin sa Google. Okay, search po, top camera apps that can use me, that can enhance my camera settings or camera outputs in my smartphone, parang ganon po. Hindi po kasi ako, sorry sir, hindi kasi ako gumagamit talaga ng apps sa phone, sa smartphone po for videography and photography.
Medyo may tendency. Medyo may tendency kasi parang may tendency na masyadong filtered yung mga images if download ng ganong apps po, ma'am, na nawawala yung pagiging natural niya. So, ma'am, here's the next request po from our audience. Okay lang po ba na i-demo from your phone how to set up and how to demo the shots that are required or to be submitted po today? Pwede po bang tingnan paano gawin po? Kung di po kaya lahat, kahit minimal lang po, ma'am. Kaya very few.
So, paano ba? Teka po, wala akong subject eh. Okay, so, subject ko na lang muna itong aking drinking bottle. Wait lang po
Okay lang po.
So, ano na nga yung aking require dito? High angle, low angle, over the shoulder. Okay, so yes.
Ma'am
Video
Daisy, okay po. Ma'am Daisy, question lang while you're at it, while you're preparing. May tanong lang din po kami. Do you have an iPhone right now or wala po, ma'am?
Wala po.
Sige. After
you ng Apple.
Ay, okay lang po. Walang problema po yun. Ikaw naman po yung pinaka number 1 endorser ng Android po. So, wala pong problema yun. Daisy. So, Daisy, after po nyo mag-demo, I think Sir Noel would also like to show how to model what you did via an iPhone para po accommodate po lahat ng participants po natin. So, go ahead, ma'am. Take it away whenever you're ready.
Alright, so, ayan, i-adjust ko yung aking ayan. Paano ko ba i-demo? Alright, so, yes. Okay, so, hindi niyo po nakikita yung subject ko, but this is my subject. And then, this is the phone that I'm going to use. Alright, so, baba natin. Okay, so, from ano muna tayo? Angle po. Shot angles. Alright. So, naku po, paano ako mag-over the shoulder? Sige, mamaya na lang po yan. Okay, so, number 1, or letter A is high angle. So, from here, nakataas po yung phone nyo. Ayan. Video. Actually, sabi ko po is 10 seconds. Pero, hindi ko na siya ita 10 seconds. Okay, to maximize our time. Alright, so next is low angle. So, from sa baba naman po. Okay, hindi po straight yung cellphone nyo or yung camera nyo. Kailangan naka-slant po siya papunta sa inyo yung top. Okay. Wait lang, tatanggalin ko po yung ilaw na isa. Kasi may ilaw-ilaw pa yun. Okay. So, mula sa baba. Okay, so yan. And then next po is over the shoulder. Wait lang, kukuha pa ako ng isang bato. Alcohol naman po.
Go
Yan.
ahead
Kunyari po yung ating is nag-uusap sila. Kunyari sila yung dalawang subject natin nag-uusap. Ayan. So, ang gagawin nyo po is, dito kayo po pwesto, kung saan mapupunta po sa, papakita ko po yung outputs ko mamaya na eh.
Okay po.
Aguli mo po na eh. Ayan, usap sila.
Paano yan yun, ma'am? Ma'am Daisy, parang naka 45-degree angle po ba yan?
Actually, ito is lang po siya. Straight lang.
Straight lang siya, okay. Sa end kasi namin parang feeling ko nagda-diagonal pero naka-straight lang pala siya. Okay.
Straight lang po siya, straight. Very limited po kasi yung space ko, no? Kaya ganyan talaga. Okay, so next. Yari na po tayo we're done with the angles. Now, let's go to shot sizes. Long shot, medium shot, extreme close-up shot. Okay. So, ang model ko po ulit is si Summit. Yan, ang aking drinking bottle. Thank you tayo kay Hygienics sa kanyang So, yes. Kapag sinabi po natin, ang kalat, medyo makalat yung aming kwarto. Alright. So, pag sinabi po natin long shot, ito yung nakikita yung buong subject, right? Okay. Make sure, ayun pala po, make sure na merong enough space sa head and sa baba. Pero, lagi pong mas malaki ang space sa taas. Lalo na in photography kasi magmumukhang pandak yung inyong subject. Kapag masyadong malaki yung space sa baba. Alright. Next is medium shot. Imagine nyo na lang po, bewang niya yung, yung sa gitna.
Look how intent Ma'am Daisy is as she's taking the shots. So, may kanya-kanyang technique pero si Ma'am talaga, she's intently doing the shot. So, we can't wait to see the outputs po, Ma'am. Sana kaya din namin i-replicate on our end.
Kayang-kaya niyo po to.
It's good to hear
yes.
po.
Right. So, yan. Okay. Wait lang, ano ko po, i-connect ko yung aking phone. Para medyo malinaw. Alright, so, habang nasa-set up po ako, baka meron kayong mga questions pa dyan.
So far, wala po, ma'am. All they are sending or commenting here is lots of good morning, thanks, and even 3 hearts from Doc Josephine Figueroa. She's one of our education supervisors po dito sa division po namin. So, ang ganda-ganda po niya ni Ma'am Josephine with all her dangling earrings, and she's often doing a lot of parang wellness exercises para ma-inspire po yung fellow educators po namin na mag-fitness goals po talaga like her. So, ma'am, okay na po ba namin makita yung ano po namin, yung sample shots? Excited na po kaming makita sila.
Yes po. Wait lang. Where are they? DCIM. Transfer ko na po para hindi tayo maano ha. Medyo marami na kasing nakasave dito sa aking phone, kaya medyo malayo. Wait lang po ha, for a few seconds.
Ma'am, ganito. While you're setting up, I think maganda kung tawagin ko saglit si Sir Noel para ma-demo niya yung sa iPhone na interface, and then
Yes,
by
yes.
then, pakita na natin yung outputs nyo. Side by
Yes,
side. Thank
yes.
you po, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Sir Noel, take it away.
Hello po. Kumusta kayo?
Hello. Thank you, sir. Okay lang. Wow, may pabang si Sir Noel ngayon, pa F4 level, ha?
Uy, naligo ako ha.
Ay! kami din.
Oo. After several days.
After several days. Nako. Okay.
Hindi man lang couple
Sige,
no? Several.
Sige po, sir.
Ayan, I'm approving the privacy of my phone. Actually, sa iPhone kasi, medyo hindi naman masyadong komplikado ang settings nito. Pero hindi tayo sa cellphone wait, tagalin ko lang yung natatakpan habang naghihintay tayo for demo ni ma'am. Yan. Hindi ganun ka-komplikado pero hindi dito sa camera mismo ang settings. Pero for that setting, makikita natin sa camera kung anong setting meron tayo. So for now, naka 4K ako and 30. That is for video. Tapos, usually, ang size naman na nito is yung proportionate na with 1080p. Ganun din ang settings ko for photo. For video, ganyan. So kapag ka naka-landscape ka, yan. Medyo nakatayo kasi yung nakatayo ang aking monitor dun sa kabila. So yan. So to set up the setting, punta tayo sa settings, and then hanapin natin yung camera. Yun, camera. So for now, ang setting ko, the recording setting ko, 4K is 30 frames per second. Kapag mag-slow motion naman ako, ang available ko, kasi by the way, iba-iba ang available settings for either 6, 7, 8 sa papataas. Pero what I'm using now is yung aking 6S. Medyo pababa ako eh. For slow motion, 720, 240 frames per second ang nakasetup sa akin. Pero pwede ko rin namang gamitin ng 1080p na naka-HD na 120 frames per second. So, mamaya tanong natin kay Ma'am Daisy kung saan pwedeng gamitin itong mga ganito for slow motion at bakit mataas ang frames per second ng 240. So, for basic recording naman sa akin, naka 4K at 30 frames per second ako. Pero these are the available settings na meron ako. So, kay iPhone, hindi na natin, meron na siyang presets like I already have 4 settings na 720p, 30 frames per second kagad siya. Hindi ko na siya pwedeng palitan ng unparalleled. So, ang setting ng 1080p na available sa akin is dalawa. Isang 1080p HD at 30 frames per second at saka 1080p at 60 frames per second. Mamaya tanong din natin kay Ma'am Daisy kung anong difference kapag gumamit tayo ng 30 and 60 frames per second pagdating dun sa post-editing. Ngayon, ako naman kasi usually ang ginagamit ko for recording is pang Facebook. So ang maganda kasi ang 4K at 30 frames per second. Kaya lang, depende kasi kung saan natin din siya gagamitin. Kagaya na sinabi niya kanina, gumagamit siya ng 4K pero mabigat mabigat siya sa data. Pero pagdating sa editing software, well, of course, magiging ganun din siya kapag ang iyong laptop ay nasa average, medyo syempre gagapang din ito. And yet, I'm sure mag-agree din naman sa akin si Ma'am Daisy na i-consider na lagi natin is the viewing comfort ng ating mga viewers din. So, and another thing, kung saan nila ito papanoorin din. Kung will we render it at 4K or 1080p or 720? Kasi kung sa YouTube or sa Facebook nila ito papanoorin, kailangan din nila ng maganda-gandang data. YouTube siguro pwede kasi may selection naman ang YouTube kung anong viewing speed nila or frame nila kukunin or mag-auto siya. Okay din siguro na naka 4K tayo pero sila na mag-adjust, pero kawawa naman yung ating editing kung tayo rin na mag-edit kasi for a 10-minute video na naka 4K medyo mabigat yan. So far that is my preference. Ako naka 4K ako, pero kung gagamitin ko ito, like for example, I will take a video of the SDS for a message. Mag-start muna ako ng 4K para lahat captured, and then pagdating sa post-editing, ibababa ko na lang siya. Hindi ko alam kung ganun din yung technique ni Ma'am DC. So maybe in the form of a question, is that also how you do it, Ma'am DC? That is just my preference kasi. So that is iPhone. Thank you.
Yes po. Better to shoot talaga ng mas high quality, and then pagdating mo sa post or sa video editing, doon mo na lang ibababa to make the final file size smaller. So yun.
Tapos ma'am, 'di ba, we do not suggest them taking naka-portrait. Ay, tama ba?
Opo,
Portrait.
yes.
Kasi may mga laws doon.
We always shoot in landscape. Okay?
Yeah, and if they need it portrait naman, makakrop naman yun sa post-edit, 'di ba? If they need it
kasi,
in portrait.
like ngayong mga ganitong times na yung mga learners po natin is nahihilig sa TikTok, especially pati yung mga teachers actually. So yun, so akala po natin maganda talaga na portrait, but then we should practice na nagsushoot po tayo in landscape. Okay, so ready na ba kayo?
Sige, ma'am. Take it away.
All right, so let's do this. Wait lang. All right, so let me share my screen again. Share screen. All right, so nakikita niyo na po ba yung aking screen? All right, so saan tayo nag-start kanina sa high angle shot po, no? So this is my shot kanina. Ayan yung aking subject na si Sammy. Alright. Medyo lang, malikot lang yung kamay ko, no?
So ano to, ma'am?
This is high angle.
High angle. So
Yes,
this is
angle.
not bird's eye view pa, no? High angle lang to.
Hindi pa po, yes.
Okay.
So, by the way, ang sinample ko lang po yung need sa output, no?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so if it's bird's eye view, makikita po ng from the top talaga, makikita talaga yung pinaka-top ng bottle.
Okay.
Okay, so next. Kung may high angle, meron tayong low angle. So, yan. Galing naman
So,
po yan sa baba, pataas.
ang low angle naman yung common
Opo, opo,
natin
opo, opo.
from a laptop, no? Kunwari yung laptop ay naka-tilt, tapos pataas. Usually yun from a low angle, no?
Parang
So,
ganyan.
yan.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yan. Alright, so next. Ayan. Wait lang. Sorry na po agad. Wait lang po. Nagkaroon ng problem yung aking media player. play ko sa ibang sa ibang app.
Pero Ma'am Daisy, 'di ba rin? Lagi din natin i-consider yung composition natin. No? Although na-discuss na rin naman sa ibang mga natin yung composition. And it's very playing an important part sa mga shots natin. Hindi ibig sabihin na low angle siya, nakuha mo ng kaunti yung subject. Like for example, sometimes kagaya nito, itong headroom na ito, what happens kung ang aking camera naman ay nandyan? So it's quite annoying naman na sino ba talaga subject?
Kasi
It's with the composition. So, syempre, itatago ko yung mga kalat sa likod ko. Yan.
Okay. Yan. Alright. So, teka lang po i-ano ka lang. Sagulin mo po. Saan na tayo kanina? Sa over the shoulder.
Kunwari may shoulder si Summit.
Actually, ang shoulder po ni kaya yung alcohol yung kinuha ko kasi meron
Para
siyang
may
shoulder.
ganun. When do we use the over the shoulder?
Sa reenactments siya usually ginagamit ko, no? Kapag merong two subjects na nag-uusap.
Sa frame, parang gagamitin mo siya as framing angle mo, no? Not necessarily na siya si subject mo, pero gagamitin mo yung shoulder niya to maybe to depict surprise, to depict suspense, or to depict parang may mystery
or
na
to show the emotions po.
Yeah. Para may nire-reveal na message.
Yes. Pwede din siya, for example, sa unang frame is nakikita yung kausap and then meron siya sinabi and then mag-change ng frame. Si kausap naman yung isa namang yung kausap niya, makikita natin kung ano yung emotion niya or yung reaction niya dun sa sinabi nung ka-converse niya.
Although sa DepEd TV tinatawag natin siyang reenactment, pero in general term this can also be some skits na hindi naman technically pag reenactment kasi parang may act na inuulit.
Inuulit,
so, if it is a history, si Rizal ay binaril, ganito, that is a reenactment. But they can also include in their video lessons some skits na na may role-playing sila na makakatulong sa pag-explain nila ng lesson nila. Like, po at opo, mga ganyan. Nagmamano yung isa, mga ganong skits.
Okay, so allow me to share my screen again. Nasaan na siya ulit? Yan. Alright, so share. Okay. So, yan. Ito po yung over the shoulder shot. So, as you can see, parang may shoulder kasi si alcohol, no? So, ayan yung shoulder niya. Pero, tingnan niyo po, blurry si alcohol and then the focus of the camera is na kay Summit pa rin. Kasi ang subject niyo pa rin dyan is si Summit. Okay, next.
Kunwari, security guard si security guard si alcohol. Tapos,
sinisip na si
Summit.
Alright, so this is your long shot. So, as you can see, sabi ko nga po, dapat merong enough headroom, space sa head hanggang sa pag-cut ng camera, and then meron ding enough na space doon sa baba. Pero, sabi ko nga po, mas malaki talaga dapat ang space sa taas or ang headroom kaysa sa space sa baba, sa feet.
Explain ko lang kung bakit very minimal din yung headroom sa taas, yung inaano natin yung importante yung sa taas kaysa sa baba. Kasi yung eyes natin, nadodraw ang attention natin lagi dun sa horizontal line na nandun sa TV natin, or kung ano mang mga objects ang nandun. Kaya kasi sabi nga nung director na friend ko, our eyes are trained to read from left to right, not really from up to bottom.
Up to the
Yun yung
bottom.
usual. So kaya yun din yung reason kung bakit sa sinihan mas marami tayong mga movies na horizon, mahaba yung horizon na ganyan kaysa dun sa naka-square. Kaya ngayon, 'di ba dati ang mga CTR TV ay mga square. Ngayon wala na tayo makikitang TV na square. Mabibili natin mga TV are always naka-portrait na. And kasi nga from study, ang mata natin ay nadodraw ang attention lagi dun sa linya na yan. So, kaya lagi ko sinasuggest shoot in landscape.
Landscape. Yes po. Alright, so let's move on to the next shot. Okay, so ito naman po yung ating medium. So imagine niyo na lang na waist po na tao si Summit, and then waist niya tong medyo sexing part. Ayan. So nag-cut tayo doon sa lower hip. Sabi ko nga po kanina, wag po tayo magka-cut sa joints. Ayan. Kaya wag po tayo magka-cut sa waist. Alright, so, and then the final is, ay, bakit bumalik siya dyan? Wait lang. Yung aking player is na-stuck na sa over the shoulder. Nawala yung close up. Wait lang po. Ayan. So, ito si extreme close-up. Alright. So, okay na po ba?
Yes.
Yes.
So those are the shots na we will be expecting sa sa output. Yes.
Yes.
So I already shared the link dun sa ating Facebook page too, para i-click mo lang yung link, but I'm also going to output for this session shall be harvested via HTTP. So ang gagawin lang natin, click natin yung link na yan, and then may mga questions dyan to where you can upload each mga kailangan nilang i-upload per category. Yes.
Yes.
So, sana yung iba and then we will be sharing the output also to Ma'am Daisy, so we can also give some feedback later on. But hindi na natin siya i-feedback on live. Magano lang tayo just for
offline.
Offline, to help others also improve their craft. And very naman si Ma'am Daisy, actually siya yung nag-suggest din kanina.
Actually, if our participants have some other questions, nahiya lang sila mag-comment, they can directly message me sa akin pong Facebook account.
Oh yeah, thank you.
So there you have it, Sir Noel. I-release na natin yung awesomeness ni Ma'am Daisy. Ang galing ni Ma'am Daisy. Very accommodating. Thank you po. So far, ma'am, yung tinitingnan ko sa comment section, here's one. She's very proud of you, Ma'am Leonora Balay Sabakan. Go daw. You did a great job. Proud co-teacher. We also have Ma'am Jennifer Jenkins. Thank you so much, Ma'am Daisy. So I guess they're lost for words po kasi sobrang galing nyo po talaga. You don't have to do a lot of parang tricks and all para lang ipakita na you're really good at your craft. You did it well, ma'am. You've manifested what needs to be done. So thank you po, and we look forward to your offline comments to our participants. Thank you po. Now, at this point, Ma'am Daisy, we would like to award this digital certificate for you. I hope it will flash in a few now. Pag sinasabi ko yung certificate, biglang papasok po yan.
Wow,
Automatic
thank you.
lang,
Ang
ma'am,
bilis
no?
na certificate, ha?
Kaya nga po, ma'am. Sus ko. Sana mag-flash in a few. And sige po, basa lang po ako konti din ng comment. Oh, we also have one from Ma'am Hilda Cochon, Madam J. Thank you daw po talaga, ma'am.
You're welcome,
Ayun.
everyone.
So, there you have it. Sir Noel, okay na po ba yung certificate natin? Kung wala, nako, baka mapagalitan tayo ni Ma'am Daisy. Ma'am Daisy, after po nito, meron pa po ba kayong mga succeeding na mga talks po? Busy po ba yung schedule niyo masyado ngayon or what?
Actually, busy lang po talaga ako sa scripting ngayon.
Ay, totoo po yun. Opo. Ako nga, parang kulang lang, papagalitan na po ako ng EP ko po kasi tinatanong na, asa na yung mga ano nyo? Kailangan nyo na mag-shoot. Ay, nako. Anyway, ayun. Ay, wala pa talaga yung cert.
Wala pa
Parang
yung
mahina.
certificate.
Oo, pero ano po, ma'am? Tawag nito, ang masasabi ko lang, sana po once the outputs of our participants are ready, sana po makapasa po sa standards nyo.
Ay, by the way, I'm going to choose 3. 3 participants.
Ay, wow, top 3.
Na magsa-stand out talaga yung mga gawa nila. Ay, by the way, remind ko lang po these are raw shots from your cell phone or from your camera. Do not edit. Huwag po tayo mag-edit, ha. Kung mag-edit man tayo, trim lang. Huwag po nating lalagyan ng effect, ng bongga-bongga, ganyan. Hindi po yun yung kailangan ko. Kailangan ko po makita kung paano kayo mag-shoot talaga.
Opo. Para kung pwede, hindi siya naka-chroma key or naka-green screen.
Yes.
Dapat normal shot po. Ayan na, ma'am. Yung pinaka-aantay natin. Allow me to read the citation. Republic of the Philippines Department of Education, Schools Division of Angeles City, Jesus Street, Barangay Pulong-Bulo, Angeles City, awards the Certificate of Recognition to Miss Daisy Ann B. Alferez for being the resource speaker during the division webinar workshop on audio and video-based development of online tutorial sessions held on April 26 to 30, 2021 at the Division of Angeles City via StreamYard and Microsoft Teams and the rest of the connected apps. Given this 30th day of April, in a few days, pero advance na po natin pagbigay, 2021 at DepEd Division of Angeles City, Jesus Street, Pulong-Bulo, Angeles City. Signed by the OIC Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Maria Irene P. Tamayo Sese. Congratulations, Ma'am Daisy. Thank you po for gracing us in this event. And we learned a lot from you and hope we can work with you soon. And kung meron man akong online shoot or parang offsite shoot or on-site shoot, sana magkita din po tayo in person, Ma'am Daisy.
Yes, ma'am. See you soon.
See you soon po, ma'am. Take care. Thank you again. Bye-bye.